Hi everyone. In this video, we're going to go through section 8.5 titled Amortized Loans. So including learning what that word means, in this section we're going to find payments to pay off an amortized loan. We're going to construct what is called an amortization schedule, find the present value of an annuity. Annuities you should recall from the last section. And fortunately, a lot of the tough stuff we're going to do using another Excel spreadsheet. And we'll start out by scaring the living daylights out of you. That's the formula for finding payments on an amortized loan. Again, we're going to use the spreadsheet in the a spreadsheet in this section for these problems. Some computation will be done by hand, but nothing involving that terrible formula. All right, but on the slide, amortization is the process. So it is defined as the process of paying off a loan plus interest, by making a series of regular equal payments. That is called amortization. And such a loan, that type of loan, is called an amortized loan. If any of you are homeowners, or your parents are homeowners, or you know someone that owns a home, that mortgage, that home loan is a type of amortized loan. This is an example that I'm going to go through using the Excel file in the next video. But in here we are taking out an amortized loan for $10,000 to buy a new car. The yearly interest rate is 18%, so a pretty high interest rate on that car, and we're paying it off in 4 years. Okay, want to know what the monthly payment is? Well, we could use the formula that I showed you that probably scared you, or we can use the spreadsheet, and we will in the next video. But the monthly payment on that amortized loan is $293.75. But that is just an example of the types of questions that we will see in this section and in the next video. Now, the second example we're going to go through in a lot more detail. All right, so the Cullen family is apparently super wealthy, and they're borrowing $200,000 to finance a new summer house. So that much money. They have obtained a 30-year mortgage on their house and an interest rate of 6%, and their monthly payment. So in this one, we're told the monthly payment is $1,199.10. And in this example, we are going to construct what is called an amortization schedule for the first 3 payments on this loan. And now you see this little chart that I just wrote out, kind of instantaneously added onto the screen. This is how it is best to set up the look of our amortization schedule. So we've got our 3 monthly payments going down the side, or our 3 months going down the side. We'll fill in the monthly payment for each of those 3 months. Then we'll calculate the interest that is paid on the loan, subtract that off and get what's paid on the principal, and then find the new balance of the Cullen's mortgage after each payment. Okay, so that's the process. Okay, so over here on the right, I'm going to go through the first month's work. What we have to do, we got to tweak our interest rate a little bit first. So that 6% is over the whole year, right? So we're going to take that 6%, and let me write it this way. First, we're going to convert that 6% into decimal form, 0.06, and then we're going to divide it by 12, 0.06 divided by 12, to get the interest rate per month. We're making monthly payments. This is an annual interest rate, so we convert it to decimal form and then find the monthly interest rate. Okay, 0.06 divided by 12, type it into your calculator, decimal point 0.005, 0.5%. Okay, so that's like the first really crucial step in setting up this amortization schedule. Then we will get 1 month's interest. I equals P, principal, 200,000, times the rate, 0.005, times the time, which is 1 month. Type that into your calculator, and you get $1,000. So the interest rate, or the interest paid during the first month, is $1,000. All right, but let's start filling in our chart. We haven't put anything in the chart yet. All right, so my monthly payment, that's the same every month, $1,199.10. That will never change for the whole 30-year mortgage. Oops, that's there we go, like that. And the third month, $1,199.10. All right, interest paid. We found the first month's interest is $1,000. Okay. The next step is to find what's paid on the principal. So I'm going to take my monthly payment, subtract off how much of that is interest. So $1,199.10 minus 1,000, and let me write that off to the right here. 1199.10 minus the interest is equal to the amount that I paid on the principal. Actually, let me write it over here first. Equals $199.10. So $1,000 of my mortgage payment was interest, and just under $200 was paid on the principal. Okay, that's a really stark contrast in understanding how interest works when we have these really high balances on a mortgage. Okay, but what's my new balance? I paid $200 off my loan, so we're going to take now 200,000. 200. Do I have the right number of zeros there? 200,000 minus 199.10, and you should get. Let's see. Type that into my calculator. 1998. Whoops, that's supposed to be an 8. 800.90. That's the new balance. 199. I only owe $199,800.90, but I've got 29 years and 11 months to pay that off. Okay, the monthly payment isn't changing for the whole 30-year mortgage. All right, so that is just the first month's work. I'm not going to go through all 3 months, but I will do a little bit of month 2. Okay, so let's jump to month 2. We're going to take that same interest rate, 0.005, and compute I equals P, but the new principal, 0.90, times the rate, 0.005, times the time, 1 month, and we're going to round it like it is money. If you do that, I think you get about $999 for month 2. Month 2 is 999.00. Okay, so after that first month of paying $1,000 in interest, now my interest is only $999. Okay, and now instead of $199 paid off my principal, I've already bumped it up to $200.10 that I paid off my principal. Okay, so we're taking the monthly payment, the amount that I gave to the bank, minus the interest that accrued over the course of that month. That gets the amount that I paid on the principal. And then the last step, that new amount gets taken off of the balance. And if you subtract that new amount off the balance, let's see, you get $199,600 and 80 cents. Okay, so after the first month, I owe $199,000. After the second month, I still owe $199,000. After the third month, let's see, month 3, payment's the same. The interest, I equals PRT, you should get $998 for that one. 0.00. Well, I didn't put the 0.00 for the others, but you could. And then the amount that I'm paying on the principal now is $201.10 when you do your subtraction, and then subtract that off the balance, 199,399.70. Okay, and that's the process. And that process continues for 30 years. 30 years times 12 months is 360 different payments. And the whole time, that balance creeps down ever so slowly. Ultimately, at the end of 30 years, my balance hits 0. Okay, and so this is something that like you can request from your bank if you have a mortgage. I want to see an amortization schedule of my mortgage, and they would send that to you. It's pretty cool how this process works, right? We take our payment, compute the interest on that using the balance of the loan, subtract to get what's paid off the principal, and then subtract again to find my new balance. Okay, this problem is the most computation that you'll do in this section. The other problem types, we will just be using the spreadsheet. The other thing that we'll find using the spreadsheet is present value of an annuity. If I know my monthly payment and interest rate and the number of payments, then the amount that we can borrow is called the present value of the annuity. So we can use this this spreadsheet, really, this formula, to find out how much I can borrow. If I know how much I can afford per month, I can compute how much I can borrow each month. And that's a really valuable thing. That allows us to not borrow more than we're able to actually pay for a loan. Here in this example, I'll show you how to do it on the next video, but we're looking at buying a car, right? And we can afford $200 a month. Okay, maybe I'm getting rid of an old car that I used to pay $200 a month for, or maybe I just know that my bank account is increasing by $200 a month, so I can put that much into my car if I need a car. So I know I can afford that. All right, the bank offers me a 4-year loan with an annual interest rate of 12%, and I want to know what is the present value of this annuity. So what we'll see in the next video is that using the spreadsheet, we can afford $7,600, okay, on our car. That's the largest that is the size of the loan that I could take out and only spend $200. So if I want to get a car that's more expensive than that, then I need to either find some extra money, be able to spend more than $200 per month, or maybe I have some savings that I use as a down payment to get the loan payment down to the loan amount down to $7,600. Okay, but you'll see how to do that in the spreadsheet in the next video. That is actually the end of this section, but please make sure that you do go and watch the next video so you know how to use the spreadsheet. It's fairly straightforward to use, but the video will definitely point you in the right direction in how to enter things. All right, thank you for listening. I hope you are successful in working through these homework problems, but if you have questions, please let me know. Have a wonderful day.